Hey, how's it going today?
I'm all right. I'm all right. How about yourself?
I can't complain. I just wanted to ask you a few questions about football.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's no problem.
Okay. Are you a fan of football and what makes you enjoy watching
Oh yeah. I would say I'm a diehard fan of football. I've been watching it for years, and what makes me a fan is how physical the game is. And with the hitting and stuff, it just changes from a lot of different sports where it's always contact every single play. So that's why I say I'm a fan of it, just the physicality aspect of it.
Uh, yeah, I'm a fan of football. What makes me enjoy watching it? I don't know. Just the game, the physical game. You know what I'm saying? There's always something going on, and then there's a strategy about it at the same time. That's probably why.
Yeah, I'm a fan of football. I just like it. You know what I mean? Sundays, get with the crowd. Everybody got their different teams. Yeah, I like it.
Been playing football all my life. Yeah, big fan. More of a student.
So you started out playing.
Yeah,
So are you a fan of watching it as well?
yeah.
Okay. How long have you been a fan of football and who do you remember watching first?
Like I said, I've been playing ever since I was old enough. But my first real memory of football. What you mean, like sport, like in the NFL team, or
Yeah, just any memory, your first memory of football that you can remember.
oh, Hot Peter? Yeah,
Hot
playing
Peter?
outside. Yeah, playing outside.
Okay, alright. Backyard football?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been a fan of football for a long time. Um, First thing I can remember in football, truthfully, the Cowboys. Watching the
Cowboys.
boys win their first Super Bowl.
So, been a fan for a long time. Played Pop Warner, of course, for a while now. Years? How long? Been I don't know, long time. Fan of first Steelers, only because my dad's still a fan. Only reason.
Well, when I was young, I watched a lot of games. I couldn't comprehend everything at the time, but I know the first Super Bowl I watched, I think, was the Buccaneers versus the Raiders. And I really didn't have a team. I just liked a lot of favorite players. And one of my first, I would say, was probably Randy Moss around that time, just making spectacular plays every single time. So that's why I just grew up on. I
Okay.
really didn't have no favorite team or no favorite person. I just liked the whole league and the whole sport as a whole.
Okay, alright. Who was your favorite teams in the college and the NFL and why?
I started out Florida State when I was younger, but as I grew, I stopped watching college football. But I've been a 49ers fan since I could remember. Jerry Rice.
Okay, alright.
Well, I don't have a favorite team in college. Kyle, there's so many out there, and I just like the sport as a whole. I just like players from certain teams. But my favorite football professional team would be the Steelers, and I would say I like them because it's just the whole history aspect. I'm a history buff, and I just like the history behind the team and the franchise and how great it was. And just from the players to the management to the championship, just all together, that's why I say I'm a fan of them.
College football, I'm a fan of not so much, but I had to say Tar Heels because I'm a diehard Tar Heels fan. Professional, it had to be Carolina, because again, Carolina.
With college football, Ohio State, Buckeyes. I like Ohio State, you know what I mean? That's where my family from, so that's where I've been repping. And I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Okay, alright. Do you prefer college football or the NFL and why?
Mm, I like them both, truthfully. I mean, it's football.
You don't prefer one over the
Nah,
other?
I don't prefer. Nah.
Okay.
Um, well, I guess NFL, maybe because it's a smarter game and not just, out there doing everything. College is more of a learning, I guess.
NFL.
NFL, why do you prefer the NFL?
No, it's just it is what it is. Like Sundays.
Sundays just something, a different feeling?
Yeah, just
Alright.
Well, I would prefer for professional first just because of the physicality. I would say college's rules a little different. Maybe it's not as physical, But I would definitely prefer the NFL just because it's more physical and more contact, grown men and stuff. So I would prefer professional.
Okay. Are you familiar with the NFL commissioner, and do you feel like he's doing a good job?
Yes, I'm pretty familiar with him. As far as him doing a good job, I wouldn't say so far. I mean, with all the scandals and just all the suspensions and just I feel like the response time on certain situations he's doing a pretty bad job at. And if he just gets suspensions and all these scandals at the right time, at the right place and time instead of 2 seasons later or a season later, I'll feel very satisfied.
Yeah, I know Goodell. That's tough. Like, he got a hard job. Like, it's things that he do well, things that he don't. Like.
Okay. So you cut him some slack. I think the world should cut him some slack.
I mean, he in a tough position. Like, whoever it is, people gonna have something to say regardless.
Okay.
Well, I'm not familiar with the NFL commissioner only because, like I said, I'm a football fan, but I'm not every game, fantasy league, and all that. So.
Okay. All right.
Overall, he's doing all right. He's doing all right.
Doing okay.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
Do you think there's anything he could be doing better?
Nah, not really. Yeah, he's doing all right.
He's doing his job.
Yeah, he's doing his job.
Okay. Should positive marijuana drug tests hold the same suspension as other illegal drugs and steroids?
Yes.
It should hold the same suspension?
Yes.
Do you have a reason behind that?
I mean, it's illegal.
Should a positive marijuana drug test hold the same suspension as other drugs and steroids in the NFL, since marijuana is legal for recreational use in 4 states in the United States?
Well, I definitely don't feel that it should hold the same thing because I'm strong in my belief that it's not a drug, and I don't want to, talk forever about that. Yeah, I'll talk forever about that. We're gonna leave that there.
All right, I understand that.
I feel like it shouldn't hold the same weight because I feel like if it's performance enhanced, it put others in danger. As far as you a defensive player or even just making contact with other people, it could put other people in danger if you get that from artificial and all that stuff. So I feel like it doesn't hold the same weight. And then with marijuana being legal in 4 states, I feel like you still should get suspended if you become a wrong time when you have a positive test or when you're doing it. But I don't think it's supposed to hold the same weight at all.
Yeah. By the rules, like, they should all have the same account. Like, it should all weigh the same if you're going to follow, like, illegal use. Use of illegal stuff should all have the same disciplinary, like.
Okay, all right. Do you like how the game is changing its rules from the past, and explain why or why not?
Certain rules I do, certain rules I don't. Like, the game is kind of softer or dictated towards the offense, but at the same time, like, it's innovations that do help the game. Like,
I would say I don't because, I mean, with all the replay rules and stuff, after the touchdown, you replays and all the celebration and stuff, just kind of take the fun out of the NFL where it was like when a miraculous play happens and stuff, it just happens. And now you go back, you look at it, and with all you can't even celebrate in the end zone almost no more, can't be creative. So I don't like it at all.
I really don't like it, to be honest, because they play my Dallas Cowboys. Like, there's so many rules. You don't know what is, you feel me? You don't know what is what.
What's the play in the Dallas Cowboys you're referring to?
That Dez Bryant catch against the Green Bay Packers last year.
So you think if this was the pass, it would have been a catch?
It would have been a catch. Touchdown.
Okay.
I guess it's a love-hate thing. I do, but I don't. I know it's protecting the players more, but at the same time, it's weakening the game, I guess.
Okay. All right, so you're a little on both sides of the fence?
Yeah, I'm on the fence. I haven't touched the side yet.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. Do you think college athletes should be paid for their performance?
Well, I suppose I do. If you get paid so much for making it to that next level, then why aren't you paid at the step before the next step. But then again, wouldn't you have to pay freshmen the same you pay? I don't know. It's again one of those. I guess I don't know.
I feel they should be paid with their performance, but I also feel like it would be one of the tougher jobs because, I mean, it's so many colleges and then it's D1, D3. But I feel like with all the stars and stuff, so like the bigger talents or the better people on the field will want more money and stuff. I feel like they should be paid, but I also feel like they should come up with a system where it's fair and equal for everybody.
They should get a minimum wage, like they do get a full scholarship, but at the same time, like, you don't know how many of them go hungry at night, what they can provide for at night. I do think they should get something off of it, but really they are there to go to school. It's education first.
I'm flip-flop with that, truthfully. I feel like they should get paid, and sometimes I don't feel like they should get paid. Like, I feel like they should get paid sometimes because the coaches getting paid. They making money off these players. But then at the same time, I feel like they shouldn't get paid because that's what they full scholarships for.
Okay, all right, makes a lot of sense. Do you think college athletes should be able to leave for the NFL draft after 1 year of playing, or do you like the new rule of holding them back a year?
Holding them back.
So you think they should have to stay 2 years in college?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know the reason that they're making them stay in school. You know, if a person wants to play football and that's all they want to do, or play, I mean, why not let them do it? So I don't agree with that rule.
I feel like they should be able to leave definitely after 1 year college experience. Even though they're young, say 18, 19 max, I still feel like they should be able to make the transition to the professionals, you know, get ready and train with the professional and just see how it goes and how it flows. And I feel like they'll do a lot better job for them than staying in school extra years.
I mean, it makes sense because, like, not all of them bodies are prepared for an NFL season, what you got to go through, but some people are physically built like that, physically fit, that they could sustain it. So, I mean, to each his own.
Okay. Do you think NFL players should be paid as much as they are, and are the injury risks worth the reward?
They get a pretty good salary, like, they ain't complaining about the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, they do get, I don't know what type of pension they got if they do get hurt, like, what type of retirement money they got set up, so I don't know if it's bad or good, but they make a pretty penny.
Well, actually, I don't. And the reason I say I don't is because it brings, like a monetary value, like the things that the value that football has. A lot of people love it, but I mean, it's if you can't play football, then you're mad at yourself, and it's putting money in front of the love of the game. That's what I feel like.
All right. Do you feel like the risk is worth the reward?
Well, that goes back into the second question. I mean, the previous question, because because of the reward is so high now, then of course the risk is worth it. You know, only because of how much you get paid.
Okay. All right.
I think they should get paid what they're getting paid, but at the same time, if they do get hurt where they can't play no more football, I think that the commissioner should pay them, like,
Some type of insurance?
Yeah, some type of insurance, you feel me, to maintain for the rest of their life.
Okay. All right. In the newest NFL scandal, do you think Tom Brady knew the footballs were deflated? Do you think it altered the game in any way, and should have he been suspended?
That's a good one because, you feel me, I'm a fan of football. I like Tom Brady. I don't think it altered the game, but at the same time, I think he should have got suspended. Like, you got other players that's getting suspended, and he didn't get suspended, so now the other players looking like it's okay for you to flatten footballs, and you're not getting suspended.
So you think he did know that the footballs were deflated?
Yeah, I think he knew.
Okay.
Far as altering the game, I don't think he altered the game much by the whole scandal, but I do feel like he knew about it, and I feel like he shouldn't have covered it up. And I feel like if you covered it up and you knew about the situation and didn't tell nobody, I feel you should get suspended.
I believe footballs with less air in them, easier to grip. But if I'm not mistaken, I was also playing in like cold temperatures, and I know that could have an effect on the air pressure in the bones. So
alright.
I don't think he should have been fined for it.
Okay.
I think he knew. I think he intentionally did it. I don't know what type of impact it may have had because they got blew out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much big of an impact that was, but at the same time, like,
So you think he knew, but it didn't have much of an impact?
I don't know how much of an impact it had in that score, but yeah, I think he knew.
Okay. So since he knew, do you think he should have been suspended?
But he fought his appeal, like,
So you
they
think
trying
that-
to say, like, the appeal that he fought, that I feel like he was right in, but I do feel like he used a form of cheating to win. I don't agree with cheating or type of manipulation of the game, trying to manipulate the game in a certain way. I think that's like, yeah, I think he should have got suspended like 1 or 2 games, yeah.
Okay. All right. Who do you think will win the championship in college this year in the NFL, and explain why?
I don't know college, I ain't gonna lie to you, but if I had to pick on some odds, it'll be a SEC team that got a good shot against. I don't know, man. I ain't going for. I don't know college football like that. It's too early in the year for me to say.
Okay. And what about the NFL? Who do you think win the Super Bowl?
Who do I think?
Yes.
I think the 49ers always got a chance.
College, because I don't have a college team, I'm going to go for Michigan because that's my brother's team. And Panthers, it's Carolina.
Okay. All right. They're undefeated right now, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, 5-0. And we already had our bye week.
Okay.
I watch them from time to time.
Okay. All right.
For college, I would say it's tougher, but I would say I think TCU football take it this year. And with the Super Bowl, I'll probably have to say the Steelers. If the quarterback, everybody comes together, stays healthy, I think they have a good chance.
Well, that's easy. Ohio State all the way.
Why do you think they'll win?
Got the same team. They ain't really lose much. College, I ain't seen nothing worth watching. So, yeah, that's why I feel like Ohio State going to win it all again.
And what about the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, my boys get back healthy, them Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys. All righty. And is there anything that could be offered to you to make you root against your own team?
Nah, no way.
There's nothing in this world.
Nothing.
Not even $1 million.
A meal might, but
$1 million.
yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your time, sir.
All right.
Nah, I would say nothing in the world. I just can't root against the own team, man. That's the policy, so I can't break that rule.
All right. Thank you for your time, sir.
Oh yeah.
What would it take?
Yeah. What
I
would
don't
it
know.
take?
Maybe my wife telling me that I have to root for the other team. Not married yet, but one day.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
That's all it will be.
Yeah, that's it. That's enough.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your time today, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.